starting off the day on ground zero trying to finish shooting cans for a couple of my friends who just picked up the game. We spawned in on our first raid up by Emercom checkpoint, and we have to make our way down the main street towards Nakanti, where the grenade launcher is located across the street. We already completed the first part of this task, however I wasn't recording at the time. We found the machine gun earlier on in the week, and this was my attempt to help them finish this next part of the task. We heard some movement nearby, but for some reason, the way the audio was working that day, we couldn't pinpoint exactly where this person was, so we decided to sit and wait and see if we heard them again. After about 15 seconds, we decided that we should keep moving, and maybe they just ran off. So we start making our way down the street yet again. Make it all the way down the street, and we're approaching the building. I can see the grenade launcher up in the window, but then this happens. Somebody was camping the bottom floor of the building. Maybe they were in there to complete this part of the quest for themselves as well. We managed to take them out, but we lose one teammate in the process. So we extract from the raid, and we go again. For the second raid, we spawn towards the middle of the map, underground in the garage section. We just need to exit this, walk up the ramp, and make a right heading down the street towards Nakanti and Capital Insight. We decided to hop into a store and maybe take the back way to kind of try and avoid the main road, but little did we know, this single decision would change the entire course of this raid. The area seems pretty safe. We didn't hear anyone, so we decided we're going to do some looting to pick up some items to sell and maybe some food to store since we're all pretty low level. But then out of nowhere, this happens. My teammate turns the corner and immediately gets dropped by someone holding the angle. We take a second to assess the situation and figure out what to do. I hold the angle, I hit a few shots because I can see the blood splatter on the wall behind him, so I decide it's my turn to push. I end up dropping the first PMC fairly easily because, like I said earlier, I saw the blood splatter behind him on the wall, so I knew he was hurt. But then to my surprise, he had a teammate in the room that I had passed through, shooting me straight in the back. I managed to turn around and take him out too. This was a huge victory. I spent some time healing up and looting the 2 kills, but we're not out of the woods yet. Their ends up being another PMC trying to enter the building the way that we are exiting, trying to head towards extract. Luckily, I end up taking him out as well, so we loot him up and run to extract to drop in yet again because the teammate who got taken out earlier was the one who still needed to finish this part of the task. So it's time to go again. So for this raid, all we need to do is safely extract my third teammate out of this raid for him to complete the quest. There was one raid right before this, but I forgot to hit record, where we spawned in and located the grenade launcher, but then all died. As you can see, I spooked my teammate by running back into this hallway, and he almost killed me. So I heal up, and we decide how we're going to deal with these scavs. It's pitch black outside, and we really can't see anything, so we're going to take our time here. I was really struggling with how to approach this situation. I couldn't tell if it was one scav or 5 scavs, and I really couldn't see anything, but every time I peeked a window, I would get shot at. So I was definitely a little bit nervous. Managed to eliminate the scavs that were on us from the start, and luckily we're really close to our extract. We just have to run halfway up the street towards Emercom checkpoint, and this whole entire journey is done. After 3 raids, we finally did it. Shooting cans is now complete for all 3 of us. I know for most people this was probably super easy, but for us, it's not easy. This taught me that one of the fundamental rules, especially in Escape from Tarkov, is that confidence is key. If I didn't have the confidence to push those few PMCs we fought along this journey, we wouldn't have completed this task. So until next time, GG's.